I'm going to assume that you know how to find the slope, and I'm also going to assume that you know where to plug the information into the point slope formula. So for number one, you know, you've already done y minus y and divided it by x minus x, and you got 10,000. And the highlighted point there of 1 in 55,000 is what I'm going to plug into this point slope formula right here, and it looks like this after I plug that in. Now, that's how we're going to take it from this step on. And, you know, you should know to distribute 10,000 times x is 10,000 x, and 10,000 times negative 1 is negative 10,000. And this left side is able to just drop straight down, and we're ready to go to the next part. Now we just need to say, how can we get this minus 55,000 away from the y? Well, we would add 55,000 to both sides of the equation to keep it balanced. And we find out that it's y equals 10,000x plus 45,000. So here's number two for Gwen's green beans. We know that the slope is 7/4, so it's plugged in there. And we've got the x and y value already plugged into point slope as well. So now we just distribute. Let's see, that's actually going to be negative 7/2. There we go. And that'd be the same as, yeah, we'll just run with it this way. So y is going to be equal to 7/4 x, and negative 7/2 plus 5 is positive 3/2. Same thing, we've already got the slope. We've plugged in our x and y information in here as well. Nothing to do on this left side. 3.65 times x is that. And we get negative 18.25 when we do the last bit of that distribution right there. And now, when we get the y by itself, it actually cancels out, and we're left with y equals 3.65x. Number 4, we found slope, and we're plugging in those points right there. So after we plugged it in, distribute. Negative times negative, because remember it's negative 1, is positive. That can be a big issue there. And then we add 4,500 to both sides. So y would equal negative 400x plus 4,900. Number 5, this is the setup. Negative 11 times negative 2 would be positive 22. So it's very similar to the trick they tried on the last problem. And then we just add 51 to both sides. need to check this one after I'm done because I'm trying to do it in my head and mistakes happen that way. I want to say it's plus 4.5. Let me double check. Ah, I found the problem. The slope is not 3.75. Well, I'm sorry, the slope is 3.75 and it's actually 3.25. So let me go through here and fix this for us real quick. Mistakes happen. Okay. And let's see. I think it's 1125. Let's see. 3.75 times -3, -1125. There, that's better. On number 8, let's see, let's make sure its slope is correct and I've plugged in my values correctly. Hoping to not have another mistake here. Well, I guess I better show the work on here so that way someone doesn't forget how I got here. And there we have it. All 10 equations worked out from you that we were able to derive from the data given to us in the tables there.